moving forward, he talks about price stabilization levy. I mean, you raise a very important issue of price stabilization. Why was it introduced? It was introduced so that consumers could enjoy a certain cushion or support when prices on the international market get out of hand. And this was as a result of our experience when the prices went to over 100, when we did not expect it. So when the prices started coming down, a proactive government, a reasonable government, thought that, look, let's take advantage of the windfall so that when it goes up, like it is going now, when you didn't predict it, you will have a certain buffer.
Exactly.
So that the people will not have to endure the effect of the deregulation of passing it on. This government...
It's something most people complain about because fuel prices are always... It appears even when there are decrements in the international market, we are pegged at a certain level, so but it only goes up.
That was why the price stabilization levy was introduced, so that at least when...
And this has nothing to do with their administration. It's general.
It's about policy.
I mean, it's about them and you.
Can I finish? It's about policy. It's about policy. So that was the policy that was introduced. According to ASEP last year, since the introduction of the price stabilization levy in 2015, we had made, or the MPA had accrued to itself over 1.25 billion Ghana cedis. 1.25 billion Ghana cedis. The question is, what did we use that money for? What have we used that money for since? Because all government has done in the past was to zero rate the price stabilization levy for just 3 months. Zero rating meant that they were no longer charging the price stabilization levy. It was no longer included in the price build-up for that period.
Right.
But it did not, and so it did not add to the increment that Ghanaians suffered within that 3-month period. But the 1.25 billion could have been used or should have been used, because that was the import of the levy, to subsidize the prices. So the zero rating was not enough. Now, when government was pushed, we're told that part of that 1.25 billion was used to subsidize premix.
Yeah.
Now, when pushed to show the numbers, only about half of the 1.25 was used to subsidize premix. So the question we are asking is, what has happened to the accrued funds from the price stabilization levy? Yes, the NDC may have introduced a price stabilization levy in 2015, but the NDC did not have the benefit of it. Maybe if the NDC had been in office, we would not be where we are, because the NDC foresaw the problem that prices can get out of hand when, unexpected invasion of Ukraine and others happen. And so you introduce a levy like that, that will accrue funds for you to use in times of war, like we are experiencing now. So clearly, we are not getting value for even the taxes that were put on it. Maybe because those who are currently managing it do not understand the reason for which those taxes...
Let me ask you